You know, my birthday is coming up.
Oh, when's your birthday?
16th of April next week. That week.
16th.
Yeah.
Mine is 14th, but of
April.
May.
Yeah.
Nikikuita
birthday utakuja ama mtakasha kukuja kama ulete.
Depends. Ulianza kupanga birthday lini? Unajua huyu alianza like 2 months ago. So
me it's 2 weeks na hata bado sija decide kabisa. So if I tell you guys to pull up,
we'll pull up. Bora mama kwa turudishe kwa gate.
Why would I even host a birthday party and invite my mom?
I think she hosted in their house.
Me, I wouldn't.
They say they didn't go because she's a bad friend.
I know that's terrible. Kwani kwa hivyo you're a bad friend? Social media?
Yeah, like I don't even know who to feel bad for. Is it for the Chile who's
Kwanza your mom is even coming up? Your mom is there being like, imagine you guys started coming from you.
It's crazy. Anyway, I'm so sorry for that girl.
Then aniite mama yangu mtombewa. Mtombewa.
And maybe if you're a friend and your friend wronged you so much and you feel like you can't forgive them, like you can't move past it, you'd rather just cut ties also.
Yeah, sure.
Because if we've talked about it and we've apologized, then I'm assuming we are moving on.
Yeah, and if you're not showing up, just say I won't make it.
Yeah, and tell me in advance also. Yeah. Not the day of the party you're telling me.
You're not coming through.
You're not coming.
Anisha Pika.
Yeah. Like people can be bad, but you don't have to be equally bad because people are bad. Like why are they pulling you down instead of you being
running the world?
Yes,
so it's yours.
Anyway, what are we talking about today? Oh, welcome back.
Unakimbia, unaenda.
I come from a country of runners.
I'm Kenyan, you know, I'm a marathon runner. Yes, Welcome back to Let's Engage with Miss Moni,
Miss Corinne,
where we talk about everything daily,
everything me,
everything you,
everything us. Introduce us, Jamani. Miss Moni.
So our topic today is it's gonna be fear of starting afresh.
Yeah. Why are people afraid of starting over, and in which areas are we afraid of starting over? Yeah.
Wewe unaogopa ku start over wapi?
Hey, that's broad.
Because me, I don't mind starting over, whatever comes.
Yeah?
I'm not. I don't think I am. I mean, before, I used to be scared of starting over when it comes to relationships. Because it's like, I've been with you for the longest time. Why am I even trying someone else? I mean, I already know you. Just change this little thing and we're good.
I think I also have, I had that fear. And that's why for like 2 or 3 years, I just recycled my exes.
Yeah.
Like, if I break up with this ex, I'm going back to the other. We break up, I go back to my other ex.
If we break up, nakaa hivyo kwanza. When I see men, I'm like, ugh.
No, like I could not get a new man.
I'd rather stay alone than recycling an ex.
Now I know that for sure. It won't work. It won't work.
I mean, if he didn't act right the first time, what makes you think he's gonna act right the second time?
And you're just going to continue like arguing over the same issues over and
actually,
over
I feel
again.
like this is what actually like relationships are facing right now, because a lot of women wako hapo, it's actually women, let's say marriages. This is why unapata watu walianza kuuana kukatana in a marriage, because it's like nimemtoa mbali, tulikuwa na yeye tuki alafu sasa na ndo huyu ana just live.
Yeah, but you know, also marriages, when it comes to marriages, I feel like people will stick because they're just afraid of what will people say.
What will people say?
Yeah, like I'm saying, other people.
I mean, I get your point, but why do you care what people will say? So upigangwe daily because people
you
will
know, the
say,
society is very harsh to
women.
Yeah, who are not married, who are divorced.
Women,
you look like you can't keep a home. They generally just assume you are the problem.
Yeah.
And then the women in the village will just be like, men are just like that. Yeah, just go back. It rains everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. even in your workplace, you
Na si
know.
wewe ndo ulimchagua. Ai nimeambiwa hivyo, si wewe ndo ulimchagua.
Yeah, so I think people's opinions really like make, especially married people, just so afraid of starting over. But I think now also when it comes to marriages, if you're talking about marriage, also maybe it's the kids.
Oh yeah,
You're
for
like,
the kids. But then if he's not a good spouse, or
yeah.
even he's not a good father, what are you doing for the kids?
But I've come to, and I think, and it might be an unpopular opinion, that if you're not living for the sake of the kid, you're just using the kid as an excuse. You love that man.
Yeah,
You love that man.
you're just scared.
You're just telling us a reason that will make us not judge you. Like we understand you. Like
Miss
yeah,
personally.
you know, yeah, for the kids. Like okay,
That
but
kid will grow to judge you. Let me not lie to you.
but you're saying the kid, yet you're having sex Monday to Friday. You're saying for the kid,
And yet you're doing laundry.
ah,
You're paying bills, Kwanzaa. The
You're
ones that are paying
cooking.
bills, and you're saying you're staying for the kid.
kid.
Now when you're the man in the relationship.
You're saying for kids, yet if he's not in the house by 2 a.m., you want to kill his phone with phone calls.
Maureen.
Where are you?
Maureen.
If you're staying for kids, I'm imagining he's in a separate bedroom, you're in a separate bedroom.
Yeah.
The nanny serves him, the nanny cares for his clothes. Whether he sleeps outside of the house for 2 weeks,
You
that's
don't
none
care.
of your business.
Akiingia saa tano unaingia saa
Yeah,
sita.
because he's not your partner anymore, he's just the father of your kids.
Yeah.
But if you're still disturbing that man, going through his phone,
Wewe uko huko nje na
then you're not there for the kids.
You're there for that man.
Charlene,
and we are judging you.
accept it. You love that red flag. You love him and you want
You're
him.
colorblind. Unaiona it's pink,
Yeah.
but it's red.
So say it with your chest. I want to make my marriage work. I'm staying. Say it with your chest. Nobody will beat you. You can't force you out of your
Ama
marriage.
unyamaze tu, kaya hapo unyamaze tu. But then
Yeah.
I've learned about keeping quiet
Yeah.
when it comes to relationships right now.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm dating right now, you just know maybe I have a man and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna give you information about what is happening in my marriage. If that man does some shit, ndamrushia vikombe kwa nyumba, majirani atasikia pungulu pungulu pungulu, but they won't know that I'm having issues in my marriage. Because you're the minute you open up and be like, imagine, bwana yangu.
Now we start looking at you like a foolish person because why are you not living? Just come and lie to us and say he's a good man.
Yeah.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Baba Theo, imagine Baba Theo alininunulia viatu. Na mimi ndo nilinunua. Yeah, I'm about to be that wife.
If someone asks you if you're married, is another really to normal marriage size.
You're
No,
not
we're
married.
okay. Marriage is equal
Yeah,
to
tuko
Don't
sawa.
go into details.
We are blessed.
Don't you start telling us he has a side chick in Kilimani that he sends and pays for rent and you are starving with the kids. Why are you there?
Na vile huo msichana ni mkonde anashinda amejipaka matope kwa uso.
Ati msana hadi alinipigia. Shut up, Shanice.
Another fear you think people have.
I think people have fear of like maybe starting over in a new country. Some people not blue.
Me, yeah, I'm gone. Yeah.
Me like unless someone tells me I'm calling you a job. Yeah, like here the papers is the loan, like the at loan. I work in loan so much
Yeah.
that my head is just going to
Loan.
like I've talked about papers, not doing loan, no. Like unless someone tells me like here's your contract, this is what you're coming to do, this is for a specified period of time. And even after you tell me that, I might only leave for the sake of wow, that offer for the money is nice.
For me, I usually feel like I wear out of things I'm doing. Like if I'm doing a certain job or I'm at a certain place for a very long time, I get tired and it's time to move. So, or let's say I was in a relationship for a very long time and things went sour. I'm leaving the city, I'm leaving the country. May I leave?
But
Count
this
on
year,
me to leave.
next year, not this year, next year, I want to dare myself and move out of Nairobi, even if it's to another city or somewhere.
Actually, do you know, I came back to Nairobi and I was like, I've been to Nairobi before, ain't nothing new. I should move to maybe Mombasa,
Yeah, that's what I want to
Kisumu,
do.
Nakuru. Like, for me, staying at one particular place itches me.
Mm.
You knew matter.
You know, I've just remembered this. I did someone called me and asked me if I can work in Mombasa, and they just said no. I didn't even ask.
You didn't even
What?
think about it.
I didn't even say what's the job or what's the payment. I just said no. I was thinking,
Why?
the first thing that came into my head is who's moving that bed from here.
See, you just get another one there.
Like even me moving houses is a big decision. Like I think about it. Like I'm so allergic to change.
Maybe we change if now I'm kind of I'm like today I don't feel like having my hair like this. Nah.
Now me even just like trying another hairstyle that's not black. That's why I keep on going to temporary locks. Cause I'll do braids. Then after braids, you tell me now try something else.
Me, when it comes to my hair, I think
No.
it's the fact that I grew up being told you're too dark to have colors on your hair. Just stick to black. Until I tried red, and look at me. I look very good in red, and I was like, y'all is liars. But this is a different topic. We'll talk about this when it comes to colorism.
Yeah. I think I'm just afraid of change. I think that's my main fear of starting over. I'm afraid of
Even
change.
jobs.
I like
if you get
comfortability.
offered another job, you'll be like,
It will take a
getting a
while.
new manager, new colleagues, new.
Yeah, because where I am, they know me. They know how I am.
Washakuzoea.
Yeah, like
Maybe you're a late comer and you
no, I'm not.
nimesema maybe mbona unajidefend hivyo mbio? You know,
Yeah, no.
maybe you come in with bottles with
No.
infused tea.
I've been there
Na
for 2 years.
wamekuzoea.
This is like I've been there for 2 years. Like there's some normalcy. There's just how things run. I know how to defend myself. I know who to talk to.
That is true, but for me, I'm usually like, what's new chini ya hii jua? What's new under the sun?
But I think I should adapt that mentality.
I mean, what's new under the sun? I go to a new job. I don't know y'all. I know myself. I know my habits. Mtanizoea.
Yeah, I'll move.
Yeah. Exactly. Msiponizoea, I will move somewhere else. Now watanizoea. Now wasiponzoea, wengine wananizoea.
Yeah.
I only have that issue when it comes to relationships.
But now I think now in this topic, it's when like kind of jobs. It's when we say starting over. Like, can you start over unknown? Can you quit and just go like and go home and wait unknown?
Yeah. Yeah. Me, I can. I've done that over and over and over again. Ile unaamkanga hivyo, unaingia job, unaanza kusikia, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. I'm not the one who closed the shift. I was in mid shift, not closing shift. But you know things are supposed to be done. If you see it's not done,
Too much.
I call like, oh, we need to go to the HR. Actually, skip. I'm going home. Yeah, actually, skip. I'm going home.
The other day we were in a meeting in a place I won't mention, and then there was a lot of fracas. And then when the person they were giving pressure to just ask, is the HR in? Is the HR already? You guys are making too much noise. Is she in?
Watch our movies. See wewe unasema. You know the final say.
Yeah. Awesome. Also like businesses, like let's say you start a business and it's not working out, can you stop and start afresh?
When it comes to businesses na hapo ni ngumu.
Because tumekupata finally.
Mmenipata. When it comes to businesses kidogo, because you start a business, you've already invested money.
Yeah,
you know,
in the business.
And then uko like maybe ni ka 22k ndo nafaa kurusha na kesho niko naso, alafu unarusha 20 ina meza chui. Unarusha hiyo 20 ina meza, unaanza kupiga simu, mulimaliza unafaa kuongezea 15k. Uko like si ni give up hapa, but ukikumbuka this is like over sijui how much umeweka hapa, si ile 2020 was a bonus kuliko nenye ulianza na. Uko like wacha tu niongeze 15, maybe kesho itakuwa half a mil na meza hiyo 15.
No, I need to give up.
Business, when it comes to businesses, me, I get why people don't like take time before starting another business. Maybe you tried this and it didn't work. I mean, it's not working, it's going low. And you jump from this business to the other, I give it time.
Good time.
Yeah, when it comes to business, give it time.
I'll stop. Now for business, hapo mimi.
No, Jackie.
Actually, No. If I see it's not working, I'll move on to the next idea. Like
But
now,
how
now
many
after
ideas will you have tried? 1, 2, 3, 4 ndo ujue hata kama itapik?
I don't know. Come even I waxing after I messed up with you. I've never tried it again.
No, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you
No,
guys.
Blue. No. That's an inside joke. Well, like if you
It
fail,
is not an inside joke. That was not an inside joke. It was a very outside, not a joke.
please, maybe one day I learn to revisit the dream now. Kusha nichomea. Allow me.
If you guys bribe me, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Like me on businesses, I give up. I don't know. It's because I think maybe I've not found a business like I'm passionate about. Maybe one, or I'm not invested so much. Like maybe if I invest in a business, it's money that I'm okay
No,
losing.
actually, yeah, when you invest in a business, that is when you want to hold on to it and give it time to grow. Because I mean, as a plant, there's rainy season and there's sunny season. Like you
Yeah.
have to give it time to bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, let design. Yeah.
I don't know. And then I think I fixed my mind to just think that I'm a corporate babe, that I'm not a business babe. But I do know that you
But
need
you can-
both.
yeah, you need both.
But in my mind, I just tell myself I shine more in the corporate world. So,
Yeah.
but I know the day I'll pick a business and it hits,
Maybe
there'll be
corporate.
no stopping me. Like I'm one person that if I do something and it peaks brightly.
Yeah.
And if it fails
terribly.
even my weight, like if I want to gain, I will gain even 10 in 1 month, and if I want to lose, also the same. Like things in my life don't have balance.
Same. I'm an extremist.
Same.
I'm an
So the
extremist.
day that I'll perfect a
We are
business,
either here, we're here. Hakuna hapa.
yeah, some supporting YouTube.
Hatuwezi fika huko. Our dream is bright. Our vision iko. Only light.
I can't say it spikes. It's blinding me. It's too bright.
See?
Yeah.
But I feel like business goes with passion.
Yeah.
Ukifungua biashara just for the money and you don't have the passion for it. Do I have a story for you?
What business did you open? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Umenizoea nikikupea udaku. Nimepunguza udaku kwa nini ya?
It's like I don't alone. It's just a statement you saying. But I also think like people, the fear of like starting over is like if you open one business and it fails, you're like the next one, like also what?
Yeah.
Will it fail? You know, you already have PTSD.
And that is why you stick to the first one. Unaiongezea wacha tu imezange. Kuna data jipa, kuna data tema.
Yeah. But people who are afraid of starting afresh, like me, we should have like a support group where we tell ourselves it's okay.
No, you people don't need the support group. The ones who start over and over and over again, those are the ones who need a support group because people look at us like we're crazy. People look at us like you're insane. Like, how did you just wake up and leave the country? And then how did you just wake up and come back?
No,
they're like, so what are you doing? Why are you in my business?
But I think people like you are like more prone to become millionaires because you're like big risk takers. People like us, unless luck happens in the area that you've stuck in, you become so successful. We end up just living the normal mediocre life. You understand? Like you are living hand to mouth. Like borrow, you've eaten, your children are in school. But people like you now, you may take one risk and it blooms, and you know you're traveling. Yeah. So I want to be like more of the people like you'd like take risks, not be afraid.
It is not easy. We're taking a risk na handkerchief. Walk around with 3 handkerchiefs.
Like anytime. But I took a risk. I once dated a Luo man.
Oh no.
That was a big risk to my pH, my vaginal pH, and my mental health. You don't think so?
Nanyamaza juu kidogo.
Kidogo nini? It's a risk. Even dating a kissy man is a risk. Like there's some tribes you date and you just know you are risking. I'm over risk.
Fun enough. What is that? That topic. Umeninyamazisha vile umetaja Luo bed.
What, you don't think there are risks?
Tutaongea kando.
Tutaongea kando, guys. If you bribe me also.
But no, I don't think so. I feel like unajua pia vitu zingine ni tabia. Ni vile wasi usema Wakamba ni wachawi na utapata tu a very nice Kamba babe with very good heart, very good friends. I have very good Kamba of friends, and they're not.
Definitely, but let me tell you, 98% of low men will break your heart and shift your vaginal pH.
What if
It's a fact.
What if you meet the 2%?
Lucky
Ama
you.
naangalia
Lucky
mbali,
you.
natumia
You're
binoculars.
dating a low man.
Wewe.
No, you're befriending them.
I'm not dating.
Achieng, Mrs.
You know I'm not dating.
Mrs. Ochieng.
Apana, you know I'm not dating.
I don't know. How will I know?
Yeah,
How will I know?
because you know.
Yeah, but also, okay, anyway, I think the other factor that makes people not want to start afresh is age. So, like, let's say I'm married and I'm like 40.
Naacha bwanangu alafu
Then,
naenda nani? Anaanza kuchapchana na Ben 10. What am I going to do with a Ben 10?
like, it's crazy. Like, someone, like, even me, I think, like, if I got married and my marriage is not working, then maybe really up to 40. Wada unisi wadanganye sitatoka.
Maybe let me tell you. Me ndatoka and I'm moving even the country. I will move that country. Wait. Have you been to Thailand? You've seen the videos in Jamaica, Dominican Republic, that coastal Caribbean. Huko ndo naenda. That is where I'm gonna live my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me no, me I'm not living at 40.
Mimi hata at 65. Kwanza hapo ndo naweza. Hapo ndo naweza anza story.
Oh, my baby is back. Anyway, guys, what Ebu Ape, give them the last words on this topic.
I would advise you not to be scared to start over, because I mean, you see, like a cat, we're told like cats have 9 lives. But in real sense, unaonanga paka ina gongo pale.
They don't have 9 lives.
No, it's the fact that they can land on their feet, they can jump from wherever, they can do like they just can do crazy stuff and they'll still survive. That is why they think cats have 9 lives. They don't. Because unaonanga tu paka pale inagongwa na gari na hivyo ndo vile imeenda uko like you're too young, where the 8 lives. Where the 8 lives. So even as human beings, I usually say, since we go through the phases of being a toddler, then being a teenager, after teenage, there's that college life when you're 20 to 24 before you now change. Hata unaona hata na kueducate juu bado hujafika the second phase. Alafu frontal.
How do you know?
Simi nakushow. No, like unatu unafikanga place. Actually, that thing where your frontal lobe develops, it's a real thing.
Yeah,
it's a real thing. You start acting different and everything. So for me, I look at it like those are different lives. Those, as much as there are phases of lives, those are lives. You also have 9 lives. Kama upaka.
Oh, that's deep.
So don't be scared to start over. Just anytime you wake up and dye your hair, you're a different person. You're no longer Miss Moni. You now go by your second name.
You know, I've never even dyed my hair.
Mi nilikuwa dread nilinyoa.
Me, I can't even shave. Like right now, if you tell me to shave, I'll have a heart attack.
And everything mine changed, funny enough. Nilinyoa, like I remember that is when I went to Zanzibar and then I came back. The day I landed, the day nilikata dread zangu, like it was just life changing. Nikakata dreadi and I became a whole different person. I started behaving differently. The anger issues I had were gone. Not gone, subside.
So I should cut my hair.
I'm not saying cut your hair, but you can dye it. Because people say even when they dye their hair, they end up behaving differently. Even like changing the environment just makes you a whole different person.
Guys, this year, maybe by the end of this year, I'll have done something different to my hair other than temporary locks or black braids. I'll try to do something.
You can do red. It looks good with me, so I feel like it's gonna look good. We are ebony babes.
We'll see, guys. We'll see.
Don't be scared to start over, because one thing I can tell you for sure is life is always gonna be challenging, and you're never really gonna know where it's gonna be soft unless you switch something.
That's it, guys. I have some work to think about. Those people who are afraid of change like me. I hope I've voiced out your thoughts. I hope you know you're not alone if you're afraid of change. I hope you know that doesn't make you imperfect. That is just, it's a struggle. but we can just try push ourselves out of our comfort zone, right?
Why, like, tunaambiwanga anything is possible, right? There's no limit. Hakuna story na the sky is the limit, because people have gone to the moon, but then they're still out there,
Yeah.
you know? So why would you limit yourself here when hata Bible inasema that the Lord God amekupatia the riches of the earth? Why would you limit yourself to your 9 to 5 job?
Ouch. We are getting personal, guys. Actually, but mine is eight. But mine is 8 to 5. Here, I'm saying 9 to 5. Kizuri yangu ni 8.
Umejitoka mix ndio.
But mine is 8 to 5. See 9.
Ni sawa.
But thank you so much, guys. If you've gotten up to here, you've had the wonderful gems that have been dropped. Hopefully we get to, how do we call, adapt them and into our daily lives. So until next time, guys, we love you guys so much. Please subscribe, share, and tell your friends about this podcast, and engage with us on the comment section. Thank you and bye.
Bye.